everybody, and welcome to this series of videos on getting your bridge designed now that you have some experience using the software. Okay, so now we're really going to talk about what's required for your bridge model. Okay, so in order to design your actual bridge that you're going to use for this project, you need to log into the remote server if you're or the virtual server if you're a connected learner and or on a Chromebook, and you do that just like you did before, right? You're going to click on the link. It's going to take you to this site once you log in. It should look like that. Now I'm going to go over some hopefully some troubleshooting tips, because I know some people have been struggling with this, and hopefully I will figure out a few ways that we can kind of work around some of the issues we've been having, especially with Google Drive. All right. If you're a face-to-face learner, you're just opening it up from the program list, just like you did before. You're saving it just to either the desktop or the documents folder, so that you can get back to it. In either case, you need to save in order to keep the design next time you log in. Okay. All right. So I'm in the virtual server. I'm going to show you as if I'm a connected learner from the virtual server. So I have tried to open up Google Drive, like many of you have, and could not get it to open this evening. So your alternative to that is the OneDrive. So you can double click on OneDrive, log in just like you did with Google Drive, or you were supposed to with Google Drive, by putting in your ID at dentonstudent.org and your password, and it's going to come up with something like this. Okay, so you'll see this, it should be your ID number or your name, and then OneDrive-Denton Student, or sorry, Denton ISD. You're going to just have that as an open tab, and then you're going to come back, open up your Bridge Designer software, where we are right here. Okay, all right. So those two options there. So if you can get Google Drive to work, great. If you can't, open that OneDrive. And that I've had a lot better luck with. Okay, so it's just a little harder to find where you save it in OneDrive. So I'm going to show you that in just a minute here. If you can't get either one to option, if you're a connected learner and you can't get either one of those things to load, either Google Drive or the OneDrive, in most cases you can get the Bridge Designer software to open. So that's great. I do have a solution for you that I'm going to show you probably in the next video when we talk about saving. Okay, all right, so when you're ready to create your bridge for real, make sure you go back and are looking at the criteria. So I'm going to show you here again. Bridge design must be at 12-meter elevation. That's the only thing you need to remember when you're setting up your bridge. So let's go through that. So I'm going to click on OK to start a new bridge. I'm just going to click next to 1, next to page 2. I'm going to stop on page 3, and right here where it says deck elevation, I'm going to go down to 12. Then if I want to do an arch, I have to click arch abutment. You can see it kind of changes your space over here. You can do 4 meters, and that's about all you really want to check for that. If you go down, well, let's just say 4 meters for everybody. Okay, no piers. And you can't do, if you're doing an arch bridge, you can't do a suspension bridge as well. So if you want to try to do a suspension bridge, you have to keep it on standard abutment. Still can't use piers, but you should add 2 cable anchorages. So there, and you can see it adds 2 little points of contact out here that you can tie onto for your cables. Okay, so if you're just doing a truss bridge though, the only thing you have to click is 12 meters and you're ready to go. So we're going to click next, next on page 4, next on page 5, put in your name on page 6. Let's try that again. There we go. And then finish. And there you go. So just a couple of things while we're here as reminders. You don't have to put in your connection points along the bottom. Those are already there for you. All you have to do is connect them. So I'm just going to grab a beam and I'm going to drag all the way across to connect all of those. And then from there, you can start adding your connection points and building your bridge that you want to design. Okay, so at this point, I'm going to stop, and we'll pick it up here at the next video. Okay, thanks.